Hello friends and welcome to the Crypto Stacker channel. My name's Dean. If you're watching my videos for the first time, please know I only make them for entertainment, education, and community building in the crypto space. Today I am talking about Terrarium. Terrarium is an official sponsor of the Crypto Stacker channel. If you're thinking about investing in Terrarium, make sure you do your own research first. Don't take my advice. This isn't intended as advice. I'm just trying to build community around the token here. Cryptocurrencies have significant risk. They are very volatile, so please do your own research before investing. So Terrarium is down about 1.6% in the last 24 hours. Today's video, mostly, I'm going to be talking about the AMA with the team yesterday. It had been about 4 weeks since the team had come and done a face-to-face with the community. And in that AMA, it was actually revealed that Milton, the CEO of Terrarium, lost his father 2 weeks ago. And so they were planning on doing one earlier. They had he had a tragedy in his family. And so there was a delay, but it was really good catching up with them. And there was a lot of information to convey. They started out right out of the gate talking about the last AMA and the Binance situation. They released an official statement where they essentially said they're still trying to figure out what's happening, that they've implemented policies and procedures to make sure that this type of an event never happens again. I think they were early enough in their forming there. That was like 4 weeks in to the token, that there are group dynamics that aren't really hashed out at that point in terms of who should be in charge of communicating things, panel discussions before releasing information. And, I just think that the communication on Twitter got out before they really had a chance to sift through everything that was going on. So the other thing that came up in this is they did release the transaction hash and showed the transaction itself. I could pull this video forward a little bit right about there, and you'd see this was the actual receipt from the BSC scan. So the transaction hash, it's posted in my video right in the description. I'll put a link to that video in here. After they got through the Binance situation, I asked them questions about the Terra Pool, which is a launch platform for cryptocurrencies and blockchain related projects. They talked about a Kickstarter type of program they're calling Terra Starter, where people who are interested in launching their own projects but may not have the technical ability, may not have the team to do all the programming, they can partner with Terrarium and get assistance building their project and then launch it on the Terra Pool. That was the first time I've really seen them talk publicly about it, and it sounded to me pretty exciting. I think there's a lot of people that would like to get involved in blockchain projects, but may lack the resources to build their own team up to put it all together. So they talked about exchange listings. They've got 8 out of the 9 exchanges that they've listed on are currently up and running. That included Uniswap, 7 centralized exchanges. The only one they were waiting on is Probit. So little updates on their building. Milton is saying that building should be ready for them to start moving people and equipment in sometime in the next 2 weeks. So that was interesting. And so there was some discussion about marketing. RD made some really good points. People are wondering when they're going to tap into the marketing wallet and really start using those funds. They haven't touched it yet, but RD said, and I think it's wise. It's it's good thought process that until their use case is out, there's really no reason to spend a lot of money marketing because people can't come into the Terrarium platform. They can come in and purchase the coin. So that's where RD and his team are working on Twitter. You've got several people talking about Terrarium on YouTube. Some of us sponsored, some people just very interested in the project. So I'm going to step up my content on Terrarium and see if we can't get a push to that 10,000 holder count, we are currently sitting at, let's take a look, 9,064. So we still need 900 and change new holders to hit that one quad burn. And I really want to see that happen. And things have kind of slowed down. I mean, we've had some positive momentum here for the last 4 or 5 days, but a little bit of a pullback again. So, things have been pretty stable in terms of the price. As a matter of fact, if you look at the chart, I mean, for the last 24 hours, it's straight flat. The last 7 days, just a little bit up, about 1% up, so it's just kind of been consolidating. That's the technical term for it, or trading sideways. People are moving in and out, but the price is pretty much holding steady, waiting for some type of a positive catalyst or, bad news. That's what consolidation is all about. I'm not saying there is super positive or super negative news coming, just that's what consolidation is. It's people just kind of in a wait and see pattern. Some people betting on the upside, some people betting on the downside. So people are just moving in and out, and it just stays in a pretty narrow trading range. Let's go back to that spreadsheet really quick and see what else is going on. So price 8025. The volume was 112,000, just about 113, down a little bit from yesterday. Yesterday, maybe around the excitement of the AMA, we saw a lot more volume, 337,000. The burn, almost a little over 7.5 trillion tokens. In the last 24 hours, 1.4 trillion. Let's take a look really quick and see what that looks like on the reflection side. So reflections for the last 24 hours, 69 million. And yesterday, 183 million. So it tracks perfectly with the ratio of the burn. That brings my total reflections to 23,790 million since February 21st when this launched. And I actually mentioned this in another video recently, but I've been thinking about another buy to push this to 5 trillion because I like round numbers, and it's never going to be a round number because it's always going to jump around. But I thought I would just do that with you guys today because after the AMA yesterday, I actually felt pretty bullish. So I'm going to pop into Uniswap. I've already linked up my wallet. Let me pull that for you guys. So let's hop over to my phone, and I've already got it queued up on Uniswap. It's some Ethereum loaded. I've got the tokens loaded. I need 500 billion and change to push me over the top. So because there's going to be a 9% tax on it, I'm going to buy, let's say, 530 billion. So about $1,300 worth. And all right, so it looks like my transaction went through successfully. And there we have it. So we're over 5 trillion, which is an awesome position for me in this particular coin. Now, just looking for some positive price appreciation. So I'll go ahead and get that transaction updated in my spreadsheet, and then we'll just keep watching the reflection stack up. Friends, thank you for spending your time with me today. If you get an opportunity, click the link in the description and go out and check out the AMA with the developers. It's the best opportunity we have to get information directly from the source. So if you're doing your own research, there's no better place to do it than straight from the horse's mouth there. I hope you're having a great day. Check back with me soon. We'll watch our crypto stacks grow together.